It looks as though we're live.
We're live, Sid.
We're live, kid.
Sorry, I'm applying the math. 1 sec.
What that nigga say? Who was it that was like we're give it to me again. He was like, we're live, kid.
That was Sid, right?
Well, Sid says something. He's like, "Oh, let's run it again." Jerome Ross like, "We're live, Sid."
Yeah, we're live, kid.
And then,
Actually, yeah, let's
I am the man.
Peace to Trailer Park Cinderella for always being around. Commenting on the tweets and the consistently in the YouTube. We're live talking. New Jack. Come through if you're down. Come through is fine. Sorry. This is a obviously unscheduled live. What can you do? I mean, shit. Do we wait for a couple more people? God, that OJ clip is Trailer Park Cinderella. The OJ shout out is a lot. It's definitely a lot. I want to give it a little bit before we start.
What would be like the modern day equivalent of that now?
Of him shouting out OJ Simpson?
Someone shouting out an OJ like figure. Who would that be? Like
they'd probably have. What you say, fam? I think you're on mute.
Shout out to my man Bill Cosby.
Yeah, I'm saying. Or you'd have to be like
greatest sleeper hold in the game.
So that would be Joey Ryan.
I think the thing is like because the other side of that the other side of that part is because I think he said Louis Farrakhan's going to be the next president, and then he was like, Snoop Dogg, I know you're innocent, I just talked to you. So he was definitely trolling. So I think the question is, like, you have to go character, and then you have to figure out who's like the ultimate villain. Like if you were playing like a Middle Eastern terrorist figure, they'd be like, peace to Osama bin Laden or something like that. Like that's the level.
Yeah, isn't that who sent Sergeant Slaughter those boots?
I'd like to send a shout out to my general practitioner, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Right.
Telling them the truth to their face.
Right. You would really need something.
So that
crazy.
was MVP and Bobby Lashley last year to Lana. That would have been the equivalent.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
See, I was just speaking to my spiritual guidance.
What
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Trailer Park Cinderella said it's like Bobby Lashley siding with Trump so I'm a part of the Republican Party.
Not in 07, he's not presidential candidate. It'd be 2016. Bobby Lashley comes back to WWE and he's like, shouts to Donald Trump.
No shade, but
you want to get some heat? Shout out to my man Donald J. Trump.
But that wouldn't be in the WWE, right? That would have to be you'd have to be in like Urban Wrestling League or something like that, or
Nigga Force Wrestling, NFW.
Sheesh. All right, fuck it. Sad news to report. I don't want this to be a sad live, but New Jack, the wrestler known as New Jack, real name Jerome Young, passed away, age of 58. PW Insider reported it. I believe his New Jack's wife Jennifer was the one who informed them of his passing. I guess it happened earlier today. It said this afternoon. It was in Greensboro, North Carolina, like Trailer Park Cinderella mentioned earlier. It is, and that's where that's where he lived. I don't think
that's a direct quote, right, from Beyond the Mat, right?
Something like that.
She's
yeah.
Like, I don't think he's Denzel, but he could be Denzel's pal.
He was really trying to be a whole actor.
In the Beyond the Mat clip. Yeah, I watched Beyond the Mat, I think the Christmas Eve last year, the morning of Christmas Eve, right before, and I was like, that whole scene of him in Hollywood was fucking crazy.
Yo, 100%. He was reading. It was funny because I remember Jack was reading the signs. He was reading the signs like, Well, I don't know if you think this is the right thing to do, but if it is, I am with you.
Right. He had a dream, but you know what it is though. I mean, at that point he had already
Charisma.
been. Well, it was charisma. What I'm saying, like at that point, he had already been through so much. Like that was what 2000. At that point, he had already beat the shit out of himself. So, damn, peace to R Cubic, man. That's one of the homies. I didn't know you was on this side of things, my guy. Shouts to you. Darren, wait, what did Darren Ezel said? He said, "Is Chris Dorner if you black?"
Wow, I think that might be. I think
that
might
would be the
too,
one.
It might be too real.
That might be too real. People shout Chris Dorner out all the time, but yeah, a black person shouting out Chris Dorner, like thank you for your service or something like that. Peace to Mike.
Wow.
That would be the equivalent.
That's a dark tone early on for this episode.
Well, hey, look what we're talking about.
Well, that's the thing, because I was like, all right, so how do you pay tribute to New Jack? I mean, his greatest moments are some of the most.
The reason Math isn't here because he's gonna sneak attack Bam and go.
Yeah, right. He's gonna roll in with a garbage can full of shit, just throw it at him.
Full of Nintendo Entertainment Systems and barbed wire TPS bats.
I do want to say, I hate the fact. All right, the other day, Moxley walked out to fucking Wild Thing. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you, Art. And my thought was, how much are they paying to license that? Because once you go to like in the future, if they have a service or if they're putting out Blu-rays, they may or may not be able to play that music. And that's
Def Jam music.
But Paul Heyman, the evil genius,
100%.
He said, you know what? Y'all like this Dr. Dre Ice Cube song, Natural Born Killers? We gonna play the entire song while you beat up everybody in the ring. You beat up everybody ass. We'll run it back if it takes too long. And now when it's on the network, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same music that they use for Public Enemy in ECW, which it's a little faster, but it's also a little like saccharine. It's a little. It doesn't have the same kick that itchy yaya. They call me that. When that song came on,
we gotta talk about how bad Ice Cube got.
When that song hit in the ECW arena, you knew what time. Nah.
NES.
New Jack's best weapon is the staple gun. Or the knife.
I was gonna say the
Wolverine claws.
The claws. I did not. I shouts out the Violent Miracle. ViolentMiracle.com. If you find Violent Miracle on YouTube after this, matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat. There's a clip of, or he's got a mixtape of Gangsta's matches from Smoky Mountain. It's literally just them beating the shit out of people. But I want to know from y'all. I want to know from the people in. Hey, we could play whatever. I want to know what people are like. What are some of your favorite New Jack moments? I really want to know. Is it a match? Is it a promo?
Yo, when he was dressed like Two Live Crew, like this.
I don't care nothing about these hillbillies not liking me.
Yeah. With the chain, with the rope chain.
I don't care nothing about these hillbillies not liking me. Fam, that's how I feel. That's how I feel every day.
Every day.
Yeah. Me too.
We just had David Dennis, shouts to him. He was on the pod and we were talking about Booker T. And I think on a certain level, the comment people make about Booker T, especially if you're black and him sounding like somebody that you know, New Jack did the same thing, but it was more of the person you know and you know not to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like man's real fear. Real Fear. The white baby doll on the noose was crazy. The Vic Grimes scaffold match in XPW.
I mean, again, because I was just watching the Dark Side. Him saying like, "Yeah, I'd have to be high as fuck."
Oh, with
I was
with
doing
the
drugs
Hulk
right
fist,
before going out. Just
Trailer Park when we would give him the Hulk fist, and like,
Yeah.
like yeah.
I just they both had the mask on. Mass transit and wait. All right. I'm gonna have to
shit.
I'm gonna have to find the link because last summer we did a whole episode where we reviewed it, and I just remembered the what was the name of the little person, the little black dude?
Tiny the Terrible.
Yo, that is a freaky nigga, yo.
I forgot. That was a whole part of that damn show.
The nigga Tiny the Terrible said, "Look, man, no, you don't want to touch that.
Facts.
That little doll made with my pubes, nigga."
Again, the episode where you guys reviewed.
It was the first time. It was the first
Dark Side of the
time.
Ring.
Yo, I was okay with a white dude saying "nigga." He said, "Nigga, what?"
Right.
Is she rested my peace, the WrestleMania special.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the chat now.
She rested my peace is amazing.
I mean, look. We've had some times. I definitely he's one of those. He did say I've been getting high all day, so I was high. High.
That's what I mean.
I was high.
Like Ricky Bobby. Hell, Ricky, I was high.
But it made sense.
Yeah.
How else are you gonna? Because I mean, he wasn't jumping off the top rope. He's going to the top of this big ass scaffold with a knife.
That nigga was here. He was like, "Look, I'm going to the $15 seats and jumping right."
Well, remember the shit where he talked about his head smacking the floor, and he said brain juice was coming out his nose. Like, come on, man.
Ain't that from my mind playing tricks on me? The brain juice coming out my nose.
I wasn't planning on drinking tonight, but I'm gonna have to take a shot for
You wasn't. I was.
What's funny? Like my history of New, I only really heard about him as a kid through the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD, and that ever since then, that's where I'm like, I never really watched shit else because like that terrified me at like a young wrestling fan age of like this. Like anytime I would hear New Jack, it would be like I said yesterday, the Kill Bill would be like, and I'd be like,
yeah.
It's almost like the boogeyman to me for wrestling because like you see like the highlights, I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit. This shit's fucking.
Nah, that shit was amazing. That shit was amazing. Because the thing is that was what ECW was. You know. An episode.
Like, and then they had to take that kid to the hospital. That was it got real that night, and I'm like,
well,
10, 11 years old, not knowing this shit's fake. I'm like, what the.
But you wouldn't have. ECW would be like, all right, we're gonna open with a random jobber match, or we're gonna open with like this insane tag match from last week. We would get the latest on Tommy Dreamer and Raven, and then at some point in the night there'd be a match, and like that would hit, and you like, and the crowd's like, all right, everybody's about to get beat up now, and here comes New Jack, shopping cart, fucking trash can, kendo sticks, crutches, stop signs, toasters, staple guns, Wolverine claws, a bomb. He's probably got a child in there with a machete. Like there was so much going on.
So it was a child rebel soldier in there, John.
Years ago, one of my stepbrothers, I tried to show him wrestling. He's like, so can like one of these guys pull out a gun? And I'm like, no. But like if he saw New Jack, he would have been like, well, this guy's just using this, and that. So,
right, Dempsey. Yeah. New Jack wouldn't even be. You would not hear anything about New Jack being in the building. New Jack was like, I'm trying. What's a WWE equivalent attraction of New Jack?
Sting.
Is it Sting?
In the rafters, just
maybe. Well, I think the thing was because he wasn't like trying to regulate. He was just.
True, but it's not like they advertised really Sting in terms of like it would just be like, oh my, it's Sting, just like you hear that song, it's New Jack.
Maybe, or like
I mean, his baseball bat, Sting's baseball bat, compared to New Jack's garbage
Crash
can,
Holland. Yeah.
shopping
I
cart
just
full
don't
of.
see. Here's the thing. I don't think I don't think Sting is it. There's some parallels you can draw, but like there's nothing. There's no attraction. Like when you see this, you see him coming.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like, oh, just he's about to wild out. Is that
Word.
is that a Nintendo? Is that Chucky wrapped in barbed wire? What is he doing?
Exactly.
Like, what was he? And is he back? Is he in the back just getting things together? Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the card. You know, get one of these, and then get a bag of oranges. Bowling ball, exacto knife. Let me get this 2x4 and baseball bat combination jumping on. Yeah, man, this should be good. Like he was wilding.
Remember that this like that scene in The Wrestler where Randy and the guy are like in the dollar store just like testing out things and how they're gonna look. But
give me one. No, don't pull back. Give me one.
But New Jack's in the dumpster just grabbing shit. Like he don't give a fuck. He went to the salvage yard, just grab whatever he could in the cart.
Yeah.
What? Fuck. I'd seen the Vic Grimes stuff, and I think I'd watched footage or whatever I saw on mass transit once. I'd never seen who was dude that got stabbed up with the Wolverine claw.
Was that the old? That wasn't the old dude. That
might have been old. He might have killed that old man with the claw.
He effed that old man up, yo.
But it was that dude's fault though.
He's like, yo, lay down, yo. Just lay down, yo.
He over here trying to do too much work. This ain't what it is. And then he
is it Gypsy Joe by chance?
Gypsy
that thing,
Joe.
Huh.
Oh, well, he also stabbed Hunter Red too. But I think
Hunter Red might have been the
Hunter Red was the Wolverine guy.
It might have been the claw.
I think Hunter Red was the Wolverine guy because Hunter Red he beat the shit. I remember Gypsy Joe just being old and he beat the shit out of Gypsy
that's what I'm
Joe.
saying. As I'm reading it right now, because I'm just looking for a name that isn't Vic Grimes or Mass Transit. Yeah, and Gypsy Joe is the 69-year-old
Hunter guy. Red. I think the thing was Gypsy Joe. He wasn't trying to work. He was letting people know that I could take an ass whooping, but he hadn't seen New Jack before.
A framed picture of his aunt, a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and several other weapons.
He beat a 69-year-old man with a bat.
Yep.
Wait. I see now. Can you highlight Trailer Park Cinderella's most recent one, fan? I didn't realize that Gypsy Joe was the ref during the Nick Gage match. I've not watched the Nick Gage Dark Side of the Ring yet.
And Nick Gage is the same thing with me. Like I'm not watching that shit. Nope.
Yeah.
Just like I don't do the death match like
right.
Extreme like violence shit. Nah.
I remember watching.
I do.
I watching the Nick Gage David Arquette match, and I remember watching it on Twitter like because the crowd just like it sound just escaped and talking to David Arquette and David Arquette. I'm not flexing, but when we interviewed David Arquette last year for the doc, not on Black Wrestling somewhere else, but David Arquette was like Luke Perry's in the crowd talking about. David, are you all right? And David's like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. Holding his neck.
David.
It's David. I think.
Yeah, I saw that clip and I'm like, this guy's a fucking maniac.
I think because I don't really get into a lot of that stuff now. Like when blood and guts and motherfuckers ripping up the ring and all this other shit that's happening now, I'm over it and I'm realizing it's probably because my sadistic, violence-loving stuff.
Jason Lane, that's another one.
I don't know who Jason Lane is, but he probably got fucked the fuck up.
Stabbed Lane multiple times in the head.
Damn. I did see Nick Gage tweet something about, I'm going to do this until the day I die as well. I watched so much ECW and probably saw New Jack beat up so many people that by the time I got older, I don't really need to see that in my regular pro wrestling consumption. Nick Cage definitely did pick up where New Jack left off. And what's that? Necro Butcher is probably another one as well.
He was ROH CZW.
He just beat cancer or something, right?
I feel like he might have been sick. I'd have to confirm.
He faces Randy the Ram in The Wrestler.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. That shit was actually nuts. Yeah, Art know what time it is. That FMW, but I would see the FMW tapes on ECW. They would show little clips of fucking rings exploding and everything. New Jack's a what? Do y'all think? Like, what would have happened? Was New Jack ever in WWE? Did he ever invade? Never went. You think he could have went there at some point? Because he black?
No.
Because he was unhinged.
He was New Jack. Do you ever seen
Ian Rotten and Axel Rotten had they did the Tate Fist match on ECW. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Axel Rotten used to drive before I got my license, and I had to catch cabs places. He used to drive for a local Anne Arundel County cab company
in Maryland.
Yes.
Were they from Maryland? I don't know nothing about. I guess that makes sense. Philly ain't that far.
Mm-hmm.
Philly ain't that far. New Jack. 2006 New Jack probably was.
Yeah, because I'll never forget. I catch the cab right, and the whole ride.
That's you.
Like I didn't even.
He had scars on his head. He had the hair.
Yeah. He had the high with the little curly at the top and the high and tight. And I'm looking, and the first time he came through and picked. I'm like, is it? No way. And then maybe a week or so later, same dude. I'm like, yo, you the wrestler? Yeah, that's me.
Wow.
Like, so yeah, the nigga was cool, but I left the nigga alone.
Damn.
I wanted to ask him 100 million questions, but then he nigga driving the cab, so let him get me there.
No, he's just glad he can make it to the cab to make some good money.
Yeah.
When Carlito stabbed Cena in the club, that was New Jack's spot. That was going to be his debut. Really, it's crazy. I wonder if there is a world where New Jack is in the WWE.
I really don't think so. When I saw this nigga, I remember when shoot DVDs were a thing. I remember buying a shoot DVD, and this nigga, the guy does the introduction, and then you see like New Jack is turned away. And he turns, and then he got white powder all through here. Huh? What happened? What's up? So, yo, this nigga is out of control.
His shoot interviews were because he's got that one rant on Chris Benoit.
Yes,
I
don't care what he say. He ain't no CTE. He like to beat that up.
Yeah, and New Jack probably had a at least a friendly relationship with woman. He was in ECW. They were in there around the same time, so he would have known something. If New Jack could have tapped some of that charisma and was able to have a character. I remember seeing New Jack on Vlad.
Wow. I've seen that in my recommends. Yeah, he had the full suit on.
That suit was he was looking. That was like a deacon ass suit. Like he was super clean.
He was auditioning for the Hurt Business.
That nigga definitely went and tore H&M Men's Warehouse up.
Right. What a loss, man. And I mean,
they were that Zero nigga that he talking about. Did he say she burnt them or something?
All right. Well, let me find it because some of I will say
that was early. That was actually the early Black Wrestling. That was website stuff.
Yeah, the fucking blogger sites are all fucked up right now, so I might not be able to find it. But yeah, I've got there's a couple. There's one from there's a 11-year-old post and a 10-year-old post. This shit was on his Facebook page. On his Facebook. There were a couple of pictures of him and Terry Reynolds together. And I shared the photos because I was trying to make Black Wrestling like a fucking Black Wrestling dirt sheet at the time. But then they broke up, and he dropped a Facebook note. What the fuck did he say? I mean, he said she was on perks. He called her a liar. I don't even want to get because I mean it's insanity. But if you go to blackwrestling.com and do a search for New Jack, there's a post called "Make Up the Breakup," where it's kind of like just the note and some other stuff. She had a Facebook page or Facebook thing that she dropped as well. Damn, all these links is old as fuck. But I remember that being a thing. That was definitely
I remember kind of briefly hearing.
It was rough.
In New Jack, and I was like, okay. Again, just anytime I heard his name, it was just like I don't want to click on it because like I just get scared. Like same thing with Nick Gage. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But talk about a person living their truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew, and that's what I'm seeing. A lot of people are saying, and it's not just like wrestlers. All I've seen like Swole and Mia Yim and a number of people give their condolences or what have you. But it's a lot of fans who were kind of just like, yo. I mean, again, Trailer Park Cinderella says it best. He was friends with him on Facebook. They like New Jack would DM people and like. Or if you DM'd him, he would have, there would be conversations that were had. I mean, he Black wrestling, talk. Yeah. I'm not even no need to even share, conversations, but he was definitely out here, and he had no problem talking to the people. That's one thing I remember. He was on Cameo. It would have been ill to get a New Jack cameo at some point, but now he was still. Oh, what were you going to say? We're going to say.
I was saying because you guys safe to say, I mean, wanted a New Jack interview at any time possible. What was like the one thing each of you would have wanted to ask?
Oh yeah, you know what? I think I would have asked something kind of obvious, like what did you say to get the best reaction out of the good folks down there at Smoky Mountain?
Right. Or I'd love to know, because not Jim. I forget the dude with the other guy with the glasses. He was selling autographed copies of the book. I'm looking online, and the figures, the New Jack figures, are skyrocketing on eBay. What was his last tweet? Let's see. I didn't see his tweet. Let's see. I'm sorry. This is all live.
Yeah.
His book, New Jack, Memoir of a Pro Wrestling Extremist.
He's got this one. This one is cool. It bombs away, and he quote tweeted another guy who shared a photo of him and New Jack. And he said that while he was taking the photo, he said when he asked for the photo, New Jack said he threatened to break his legs or something like that. Just a genuine dude, man. That's him. But what were you gonna say?
It's some. I'm just going through. I seen RIPs from people. RVD, Iron Sheik,
right?
X-Pac or Sean Waltman posted a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, like Dark Side of the Ring, Taz,
right?
Swole just posted. James Storm. Because James Storm's talking about landing in New Jack. That big autograph signing is here tomorrow.
Right. Damn, yeah, that's gonna be New Jack City. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Although that's where he got the name though.
Yeah.
And
he said like I just picture them saying New Jack. Like that's a great way to come up with a name like that. Yeah.
Real one. I didn't realize because I remember he had there was that Grantland piece that went up saying he retired, but I guess he had been he was still going.
Yeah, that's the thing I looked up. Like apparently him versus Necro Butcher was supposed to be his last match in 2013, but then he obviously still kept wrestling after that.
Yeah, he wrestled last month. It was him and the Carnage crew. They defeated the Rejects and Neil Diamond Cutter, and it was ICW No Holds Barred 11, apparently, a show in Florida. But before then he hadn't wrestled since 2019. But I mean, like, he wrestled a number of matches in 2017. He had a handful of matches in 2019. Including beating Dirtbag Dan and Big Rock at an event. But his last event was April 8th, ICW No Holds Barred 11. He won a 6-man tag match. Apparently it was a TV show.
Week of Mania.
Wow. Hey, are you allowed to drink on YouTube?
If If you're mukbang, you're allowed to drink. Come on.
I guess I don't know. I've never seen people like just drink on YouTube, but I don't think you can get taken off. Who would it? That's apple juice.
Wait, what were we doing every live
tea.
episode then?
That's tea. Yeah, it is interesting that you asked to doing this shit.
You're asking that now. You're like, wait a minute.
That's pretty funny.
Like, just because I've never sat and watched people online just like, well, I'm drinking now, so
drinking. I know if you like smoking, like people actively like the whole thing is just them smoking weed. That stuff does get taken down, but I think it depends on if you have it marked as being for children or not.
I was say like the thing in cartoons is like they don't like showing smoking, but like drinking if like it's got 3 X's on it or something that's like
right.
Like, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. That would have running into New Jack. Wait. Fam, remember that one video of New Jack at the bar where he was hitting on that one woman?
The white lady.
I think she had a yellow top on. That video was nuts. And we probably played audio from that one time a while ago.
Son, he was in there shooting jumpers. That might have been the chick that ended up being his wife.
I don't know. He was shooting jumpers. They looked like they was all hitting.
He was being receptive. Absolutely.
Them shits was sinking. It's New Jack. Charm.
Charismatic, man.
He could have been an actor. He could have played Debo father or somebody like that in a movie. Damn, we lost Zeus and New Jack.
Well, me and Pam were talking about Emilio Rivera. He could have been that. He could have been that, stereotypical like tough guy in like every movie. Like,
no, he was. Yeah, what a legend. What a goddamn legend. I think. I mean, again, Violent Miracles got their piece. I kind of want to make a playlist. If I do, I'll put it up on the Black Wrestling page and share that out. I mean, we could probably go all night. I mean, is there do we have any other thoughts? I mean, does anybody have anything else they want to share? I don't want to be here all night. I don't know what else to talk. I mean, shit, it's fucking rest in peace, New Jack, yo.
You know what my man said?
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid.
God dang it. Talk to them niggas. Niggas sound like Joe Budden.
It's the mantra. That's the mantra.
See, that's Kevin Nash and Scott Hall saw that shit and were like, wait a minute. That might be the move.
They probably did. He probably could. Damn, yeah. RIP a real one. What do y'all think New Jack's legacy is what Zero asked. Striking fear into the hearts of white people. No, I mean I think that's a part of it. Pretty much playing into his character for dollars.
I think New Jack's legacy is one of the first black characters that wasn't a stereotype whose character worked. And I think that's really important, right? Because it gives you, he's not the athlete. He's not, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was in ECW being successful, he was a wild ECW nigga.
Well, that's like ECW. I'd say wouldn't it be stereotypical in Smoky Mountain with the gangsters with
with Smoky Mountain, yes.
Yeah.
They played on that, but I think he also played. He said it. It wasn't. It didn't go.
But they were like, well, if I come up with a name, he's like, the gangster. What about that? You guys should look like gangsters. He's like, not like if you're gonna do it right. Like,
right. He knew what he was doing. Shit, I really got to watch that back.
Hulu right now. So that's where I was just watching it.
Trailer Park Cinderella has a Mount Rushmore of death matches. Right now, he's got New Jack, Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, and Nick Gage. Is there any? Is that America or is that worldwide? I wonder if there's a.
Well, because Cactus Jack and Terry Funk, they had those matches in Japan more than they did in America, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're not wrong. But Terry Funk's also done some wild shit in America.
No, yeah, of course, yeah.
I wonder. I will say New Jack, and it's one of those things where again, unapologetically black. But I also think. You could tell when you watch him yelling in a promo, I think he was having fun. When that motherfucker was serious,
Oh, Necro Butcher too. Yeah.
Necro,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was trying to think of the Japanese Onita because I'm like I think Masada is the other one, like one of the guys currently going that's still got like a legacy as well. But I think the thing about New Jack too is like
you could argue Sabu, yeah.
Sabu is is that he was maybe that's why I associate because he was real. It's not that he seemed real; it's that he was real.
That
like,
was him.
Everyone, it's like everyone else is a character. I think I was able to catch on. Like, no, this guy actually scares me because like Randy Orton could be, I'm not the legend killer. I'm an asshole who smokes weed. Whereas like New Jack's like, no, I'm gonna like the guy who took the picture. I'm gonna break your fucking legs. I'd be like,
right.
No, like please.
Right. It's he and you because you believe it. But again, you believed it because he would have those matches.
You got this. It's the footage. Yeah, you see it.
Because you seen him try to kill a nigga. You seen him smack a nigga in his mouth with Nintendo.
Not one,
and the
not
AC,
two, not
and the
three.
AC adapter came out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
he launched that motherfucker off that scaffold.
Always wanted that nigga to be like, what you want, channel 3 or channel 4? Channel 3 or channel 4? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think you said that. I think what Trailer Park Cinderella said as well, like those promos, based off what I was seeing in the Dark Side Link, like the serious promos, like if he had maybe just went straight to Attitude Era instead of ECW, that would have maybe been more interesting in terms of, like, as a character he would have succeeded, but as like the deathmatch attraction, it would be interesting to see like how much of that
would have
success he would have been if it was toned down. Bill the Butcher as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, just based off the promo, him and Austin could have hung in a promo war and a back and forth.
Hit a motherfucker, all the keys fall off the damn thing. He did not shuck a New Jack was not and I think that
he wouldn't even bow down to black people. That was the dope thing.
That's when I saw that. I was like, that was it's he
hold on, you can't comment on that, David.
No, I'm saying like when I'm saying like when
he stood up to the blacks and I loved it.
No, I'm saying when he said that, I was like, that's like he said, you expect us to be this and that, and I'm like, whoa. Again, Jim Cornette's like, we're not affiliated with this. Like, nah.
Zero, you wild for that, yo. You're not wrong, but you wild for that.
Oh, so did Bob Orton, Cowboy Bob Orton.
Wow, really? I did not know that.
That's why he had the cast on.
That's why they never saw him again after.
Oh shit!
Look at trouble. Look at trouble.
Big trouble. Big trouble.
No smoke.
Trouble on the timeline. Trouble in the chat.
Look at all them goddamn wise. I am
hella
petrified. I'm going in the house right now.
She said, "Hey,
okay."
Nah, shouts out. Peace for coming through. I this is the thing I love about the pro wrestling community is when some shit happens to one of us, everybody bands together, and you gotta remember because it's at the very least New Jack, but really all of the pro wrestlers who are in the ring, they're doing this for us. The only thing you can do is shout them out. Wait, all right. New Jack, I never understood the cutting of the sleeves and the like, because he would cut the strips on the bottoms and have the beads on them. I was never into that look, but
niggas did that out here.
But
mad you see niggas do that.
The fact that like because bootleg rap tees, bootleg tour tees, it's the rage now. Yeah. He didn't say I'm gonna go and cop this regular t-shirt. He's going to the dude outside ECW. $15, give me that. Baby, give me these scissors and them beads. Let me get ready. Probably spent more time getting his gear together than working out a match. No disrespect, but that was a lot of cuts.
That's a fact.
That's a DMV look, Shelly Belly.
I told you them DC niggas used to do it. The niggas had those shirts tatted up like that, and then they'll wear Timbs and big jeans. Yeah, and they play the Congos like, oh, DC, you know what I mean?
That's
Southeast,
crazy.
Southeast. I'm sorry.
Fan about to start chanting for 10 minutes. That's crazy.
Oh, man, I'm ready to go down the road, man. The earth is riding, man. Laurel only 15 minutes that way.
Fuck. Damn, people shouting out off the rope off that one tee. It's crazy.
That's what I got. See? He's just right. That shows, again, his legacy in ECW is
Right. It was the camo pants. It was the Snoop Dogg tour tee ripped up. It was the Tupac style rocking of the bandana and a fucking knife.
He was going to war
with who?
The whites.
The whites.
Yeah, I was gonna say
white folks. Would you ever?
What I'm here to tell you is each and every one of you crackers down here that got a problem with what a black man's got to say out of his mouth.
And Mustafa's in the back.
Mustafa was just yelling.
I'm hungry. Who ate my chicken? That's all. That he's just talking about his lunch order. That's all it is.
Give me some pesos.
We at war. We don't care.
Stop smoking that stuff.
Smoking pencils.
Whoa, that sounds wild.
That's what he said. He said he was smoking pencil shaving.
Yeah, he's smoking them pencil shaving. Yeah, you think that weed is cool? Wait till you get a load of this.
This nigga wrote a blunt of pencil shaving and smoked that shit and then wrestled. All right.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Anyone at the Black Wrestling Podcast? That was what was hilarious about him. ECW seemed like he was literally at any time walking around, heard something stupid in the ring, and no facts. I think that was the thing. It was the idea was, I would picture he's sitting there with a 40, maybe eating some food. If somebody says something whack, bitch, what?
That's not a bad comp. I mean, shit.
Give me my shopping cart. We about to go regulate on these foods. The only wrestler that I've ever seen wear a mystical shirt.
Wasn't a 40.
No, it wasn't a 40. No, it was that Yeezy. Mm-hmm. So I was hot.
That nigga was out there doing the bump.
Taking bumps, wild bumps.
No, he's like, I'm not taking bumps in the ring. I'm taking bumps outside of the ring.
On the goddamn concrete. That nigga
said my bump card is full.
Brain juice dripping out the nose, man. That's
yo,
the whole like Vic Grimes is like, no, I don't want to do it. He's like, we're gonna fucking do this shit.
Yeah, well, that's a sad. He goes to throw him, but he said Vic Grimes like grabbed him, so like he was under him or something like that. Like it was nigga was scared or whatever.
Yeah, Vic Grimes is trying to back out, and New Jack's like, nah. When I commit, I commit.
Well, but that's the
I got, even though that's crazy and like I respect him like living the gimmick.
Yeah. But a lot of the time it's like I can like as a person, as a man, if someone wrongs,
like, we worked out this spot.
That's what I'm saying. If this is what we're supposed to do. You chickened out and you got me fucked up. I'm not like it. Everything. The one thing I learned is New Jack may have been a real life violent individual, but guess what? A lot of that shit was justified. He told
justified homicide. This is why I killed this nigga right here. This is when I killed another nigga. This nigga was running, but he didn't get away.
he wasn't running for long. No, but like if we were supposed to do something, you back out. The next time especially if I get injured, the next time I see you, I'ma see you.
Yeah, but nobody knew Mass Transit was 17.
Yeah,
Mass Transit lied. Mass Transit lied.
He lied about his age
because he was an idiot. That's all. Again, that whole thing's on him. It's on New Jack.
He lied, and he wanted to be a pro wrestler. New Jack said, "Oh,
yeah." He's
word. Like, he might have cut him a little too deep. I think that's the problem. Yeah, Vic Grimes or Mass Transit. Well, again,
but it was about sending a message like this. You think you could be a wrestler until people like do shit like this.
You say everybody want to be a wrestler, so it's time to be a wrestler.
Drip. Well, Drip. That's what we try and teach you. It's cool to get your shit off, but one of these days you're going to catch the wrong one. You're going to catch the one he's not working. He's not working. If he feels like he's wrong, he is liable to shoot you. You feel what I'm saying? So at some point, people are going to learn. And I mean, it's sad that what the mass transit situation is very tragic. It's very tragic. But there were a lot, PCU Rock, there were a lot of things that happened before mass transit landed in the ring in front of New Jack. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody should have figured something out before then.
You want to read that one, Cal? You want to read that one?
Shelly Belly says that New Jack was also a legend for letting Terry Reynolds toss his salad in Dustin Rhodes' house. I was not aware of that story, but I mean, if they were together and that's where it was time to get his salad tossed. Who am I to question the decisions New Jack made in his life? That's him.
He's like, go and get it. No, go and get it, shorty. Go on get it.
You want it? Go get it. Enjoy yourself. Eat your meal. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think that's unapologetically him. Ultra violence.
Yeah.
Charisma. Those are and like, a deathmatch king. I think like those are probably the immediates in regards to a New Jack's legacy. I think Shelly Belly, if he told that story to shoot, eat your meals while. I am going to be trying to go through some New Jack shoot interviews this weekend, so it's true. Having your salad tossed, jelly or syrup. I mean, I wasn't there. Y'all don't remember the tossed salad, man. Y'all remember the tossed salad, man, and that was real.
Shout out to Fleece Johnson. Booty is more important than air.
He said, "I like you, and I want you,
and I'm gonna have it." Fleece Johnson is the scariest nigga I've ever met in my life.
Fleece Johnson's scarier than New Jack.
Niggas, Fleece Johnson talked about raping men with a straight face.
Mm-hmm.
Like Stone Cold.
Shelly Belly, no jelly or syrup.
Wait a minute, Shelly Belly.
Just jelly or syrup.
Round with jelly. You got to chill out, man.
Shelly Belly.
Shelly Jelly Belly. Nah, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
That's very funny.
It's us. So I don't know what to expect.
But we're talking. But this is where a New Jack conversation is gonna go. And
fair enough. Wait. This is every combo we have. Yeah, listen to last night's episode to find out.
Yeah. But that's what it is with Jack. Jack was a nigga. Like Jack, first of all, Jack was a nigga. Close your ears, David.
A nigga. A nigga.
Listen.
How would Cody Rhodes feel about New Jack?
My wife.
Are you related to my wife? She's black. My daughter's gonna be half black. Are you related to my daughter, New Jack?
Are you related to my wife? It's hilarious. Jesus Christ. Oh shit.
Cody probably would have saw New Jack at the Dustin Rhodes house. So like that's the one time it was over.
No, you're right. He walked in on them. Damn. I was just gonna get my hey.
Hey, has anyone seen My Legend of Zelda? Oh my
brother, you won't believe what's going on in the kid's bedroom. Nah, I don't know if they did in the child's bedroom. I'm just saying that was for comedic purposes. I'm sorry. I came here for this chat is going. I hate it when he punched JYD. Wait, what? Wait, Zero. Can you share the JYD story in the chat? Dominique, the episode this week's episode is going to be hitting YouTube tomorrow. I might have a
clip. If you type in New Jack Junkyard Dog on Google, it'll lead you to a YouTube video where New Jack on Junkyard Dog owning him money. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
misspelled it.
My wife. Wait, play it. I'm sorry, play it.
Play it? Oh,
yeah.
Shoot. Play it. A little bit of it. Just play a little bit of it.
My wife will.
Nah, shut up, nigga. I don't want to.
I think that's the most upset fam gets. It's just like he doesn't like. No.
My wife.
I don't. All right, fam. It's like she's a black. She happens to be a black. And
wait.
What someone needs to do is have him do like my wife, and then who thought it was open mic night, bitch. Someone needs to splice those together.
My wife.
My wife. Heifer. JYD really wanted to get paid in crack.
JYD wanted Paulie to.
He heard Jake Roberts got paid in fucking.
God dang.
New Jack said Bubba Ray Dudley cried like a bitch the first time they did cocaine together. Jesus.
I believe that, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know anything about Anthony Ogogo. I honestly don't know.
How's that? Hey, yo, how is that? She's biracial. My biracial girl. Biracial.
That's a fucking throwback. Jesus. I've not heard that in a minute.
Oh gosh.
Biracial girl.
Cody U.S. Asian Rhodes is amazing.
Shake my hand.
Miss Pierce, you crazy for that one. You was crazy for that one. I didn't even realize we was going to delve into I was what?
All right, so you might got to tell this story.
I was gonna
send the StreamYard.
I was gonna say where Keeks at. Keeks might have to hop in with this story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't tell him what Keeks got on, but if what Keeks got going on, but if she wanted to jump in,
if Keeks is trying to tell that story on air, I'll take another shot. Is all
100%.
Because I'm out.
Heifer.
Heifer.
This is the most amazing. I ain't gonna lie, man. The thing I do love about the lives is that, like, because of what our energy is and kind of what it brings, like niggas reciprocate that same type of I don't care, and you know what I'm saying, and we get.
I think it's one of those things where if you have any question about who our audience is or if our audience is, rocking with us, they're right there. We might go a little too into the deep end sometimes, but they're right there with us.
That's funny.
I asked God in the empty room what the world Cody. I still don't know what Cody was talking. I don't know what the point was. He didn't have to go.
That's what's funny about the mass transit thing. Like the matches with mass transit and Devon just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Peace, Jamar. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Right. So how do you say this?
The Latinx nightmare?
Is it Latinx?
No, it's Latinx. Yeah, it's Latinx. I've always heard it as Latinx.
I think people say Latinx or Latin, but I think it's Latinx.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I've always heard it as Latinx. Yeah.
Keeks is
but yes.
Keeks, what the fuck? What the fuck, Keeks?
Hold on, let's get there. Let us get there. Shout out to Alabama Powell. 100%. Yeah, 100%. I appreciate you.
I actually do appreciate that. So, like, 100%. Comment, subscribe, all that stuff. So
Absolutely.
We here for y'all. Please, if y'all rock with us, we rock with y'all. We keep bringing
this thought he was hitting that too. That's funny. He called me. Malat, would you like to elaborate?
Yeah, Keeks. I mean, are you trying to talk about this? I have some questions. I have a couple of questions. Couple. I really want to know. Couple of questions. Pieces. How you doing, yo? Shouts out to everybody coming through. I was wary. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I was wary.
Well, niggas was watching the Usos implode with Roman Reigns before this. You know what I'm saying? It was so we started this and SmackDown was still on.
Right. Maybe everybody's getting out now.
Yeah, everybody's it's the let out. So this is the this is the SmackDown let out.
Yeah, right. This is talking smack.
No. He definitely did not freestyle that because he had the BLM white dude that was the kid from the Nation of Domination promo.
Show him. We got footage.
Oh yeah, it was definitely.
My wife will give birth to a beautiful white, a beautiful black American princess who will have both identities, shun neither, and I want her to know.
Why did Cody have to do?
That guy was a super plant, right?
Right.
Like that, come on. Nah, he definitely didn't freestyle that. That was
that was not a freestyle. I don't think Cody freestyles those.
That was better planned out than Chris Jericho's fall the week before and all the camera work. They knew exactly where they were supposed to go.
Keek says she's not by her laptop, so I got to drink.
Anything that involves Cody has to have all the backing behind it. Yeah, it's got to.
For Anthony Ogogo.
they were storyboarding that shit. He's like, all right, so right here, you'll say this. The crowd reacts. The guy in the crowd, and then you take that beat. You do.
I'm certain
that those Stephen Amell acting lessons are paying off. Apparently,
I know ROH.
Shelly, brother, we had a conversation. I'm right. You keep talking about locations right around me. You got to chill out. I'm afraid.
All right. AEW, their Instagram hasn't. WWE, they probably won't.
WWE definitely won't.
Vince McMahon is like, who?
He said, never mind. What's up, my nigga?
My nigga.
Who died? My nigga.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. I don't know. I don't think they're dropping anything. I don't think anybody. Maybe a couple of WWE folks, but I don't think WWE official. Not even WWE on Fox. Did Big E? Let's see.
No. Cody Luther King is the funniest thing I've seen all day.
We got to get Keeks. You're gonna have to be on the pod one of these days. I'm speaking that into existence. Keeks, you're gonna have to join the pod, and we're gonna have to have this conversation.
You take my place. I'll take the night off.
You gonna have to do something. What is people talking about? Impact said R.I.P. Jack. Yeah, I saw Impact's. I saw Impact's tweet or IG post.
Very close. I'm very close to Jessica.
Yeah, big Merlin. Vince know who the fuck. Yeah, Vince knows who he is.
Oh, he knows.
Vince definitely knows. Wait, D'Lo in the D'Lo in the dark side of the ring.
No, not him.
D'Lo in the dark side of the ring, Doc, watching the footage back of New Jack trying to kill a motherfucker with Wolverine claws was amazing. Where is molasses?
Where molasses? Look, I need my drink. Listen.
Keeks, I'm gonna say this because Math's not here to experience this. You're gonna have to come onto the podcast at some point.
He's gonna be so mad that
we're gonna have to have. Yeah, I saw Mia Yim tweet R.I.P. New Jack. I saw and I saw Big Swole.
Yeah,
a lot of it is fans though. Peace to Kaz. Peace to a lot of people who were showing love. I will say we tried and we definitely reached out. Matter of fact, we reached out around the time this time last year when he was going to be on. Does anybody have any opinion? New Tom McDonald single? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Nigga, who?
I don't know what Tom.
Wrong
McDonald
chat, my friend. Wrong chat. He's like,
nah. This is right chat.
no. He's like,
hit that like button. Tell some friends. Goddamn.
Keeks. Math might say you're not allowed, but I don't know if you know this. I'm the Vince Black man of this podcast.
Here we go.
I will. It's literally just like
and he's Math Patterson.
He's Math Pierce. The bald FTR guy tweeted R.I.P. New Jack. Also, I don't.
The bald
Dash Willie.
That's Dash and Cash.
Dax.
Dash and Wash. Cal Button.
Cal Button is funny.
I'll allow it, but I don't know. I don't know if I subscribe to that. It's all fun. You got that off, but I don't know if I.
Hey, Darren, and they ain't like that one, son.
No, it's not even this to Joe. It's just I strive to be.
You guys call me the fucking Parks dude, so obviously you know.
Drip.
He didn't like that when he said that.
Drip. The thing is if I'm Joe Budden, you would have to be Parks. No, facts. I run shit here. Well, I'm not saying y'all just live here. I mean, he's my brothers. But at the end of the day, if the content means that Keeks has got a Denny, I do not know who.
What's his name? I'm gonna check it out now. Hold on. Does he sing "Biracial Girl"? Biracial.
Well, the thing is, I believe I know. I kind of know a Tom McDonald, but I don't know. I don't know of him dropping a single. I know it. I have spoken with a Tom McDonald in life.
Okay.
I don't know of a Tom McDonald dropping a single though. So I don't know if that's his profession, but I don't know. It's neither here nor there.
It's called One of Those Nights. Is that the name of it?
if I even looked it up.
Oh, remember this guy?
Who?
That's the guy that Keith Lee likes. Remember?
That's
He's
Tom
the
McDonald.
rapper. Yeah, no,
Oh,
yes, he sucks.
I've
Yeah,
never
Tom
listened to his
McDonald
music. I've never
sucks.
listened to Tom McDonald. I didn't know who Tom McDonald was until
Tom
Keith Lee
McDonald
mentioned
is
him.
Typed in
wild,
the name
but
as soon as I saw this nightmare of a human being. I was like, oh my god.
this nightmare of a human
Yeah.
being.
This is the real American nightmare right here. Even though he's Canadian, but still the Canadian nightmare.
Sean Fury sings biracial girl.
Biracial. I'm singing that all night, yo. I'm singing that all night.
I'm gonna have nightmares now. Shit.
I don't. I've only talked about Tom McDonald once, and that was on the pod because I was trying to figure out who the fuck that was and why Keith Lee was listening to him. That's it. I've never listened. I have no opinion on the single. I probably won't listen to it ever though. Rock, shouts out to you. All right, Rock, you're cool. You're cool with me. We don't talk that much anymore. I don't even think I've made fun of or like roasted Rock on the pod in a minute.
Fuck Rock. Who cares?
I didn't say that at all. That was Parks down there. Parks has something to say. I didn't say anything.
Hey, y'all remember in Raw, when he was talking about the little Italian guy that had just seen Rocky, and he's talking crazy to the big, and the niggas paying for it. Yeah, that response that the black dude gave that Italian guy will Rock was, oh, you must have just seen Rocky.
You must have thought it was White Boy Day.
Yeah.
Keith Lee.
Hey, that's what Cody Rhodes is trying to start the White Boy summer early.
Tom McDonald looked like Rhea Ripley is crazy.
No.
Nah, everybody knows what's the little UK nigga that be breaking niggas' fingers and
Pete Dunne?
Yeah, that's who Rhea Ripley looked like.
I didn't realize I forgot Art was following Black Wrestling. Shouts out to Home Team. God damn. Davis, you was on that yo? You was on that white girl?
Well, it depends on. Never mind. He's like, yeah, in about another 15 minutes.
Yeah, Davis said, "Nah, he said we potting right now. I can't." Cody was in his white boy summer.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was like him and Chet Hanks. They were.
Did y'all see? Hold up. Did y'all see Chet Hanks' Instagram though?
Oh, what did he say? A bull McCloud.
Nah, he got a flyer up for White Boy Summer with his pops. Look at that shit.
Again, that is not. I am not Chet Hanks.
That man is the ultimate troll.
I'm calling Drip Chet Hanks for the rest of this evening.
No,
you might be Chet Hanks.
Every time on Twitter he tweets something, I'm like, "This is not me. Please do not think that this is
Parks."
Wait. When Drip's singing along with Drake's fake patois, that's when you're Chet Hanks.
Hey, yo,
when Drip's doing
for your head top. Watch how you talk about
watch how you speak on my name, you know.
See, that's Chet Hanks. That's Chet Hanks right there. No, we figured it out. Damn.
East Side ting, eh? You don't know, eh?
Don't stop.
Keep going.
We can't do that. I don't think
if you want that, tune in the views from the 6 pod dropping tomorrow.
Jesus, look at that. Yeah, that's dropping tomorrow. Like I said, the full.
That's true, because as soon as the sun hits, I'm like, ah.
Shelly, you a wild one. Shelly is Drip Hanks. Is that his name, Keeks? Jesus. Jafakin Hanks. I don't know what's going on at this point. I'm glad this didn't turn into like niggas crying now. Like I don't know what New Jack would want us to be doing at his funeral or his remembrance. Probably
drugs.
You think like he was big on like screwdrivers, right?
The nigga says, "How would you want your life to end or your life story to end?" The nigga said, "Me, old in a wheelchair, sniffing cocaine."
Damn.
Yeah, I hate son is wild, yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like,
I don't know, man.
Motorized wheelchair, or you think the nigga would just do the line and just go?
He probably would want a motorized one, just going like 10 miles an hour, skied up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Trailer Park Cinderella. Like when you sit and think, it's like New Jack really is. Like I said,
No.
No.
I get as Ric Flair all night.
No, I had to fix it because he's wilding out. No, he's about to wild out.
You got me sitting here, but like for real, we like
what a tear.
No,
you cry afterwards. Nah, you gonna chill out.
This is the greatest moment.
I thought you was gonna go at least like oldest ride, longest line. Like I thought you was no, and then I was crying after we did it. Nah, I didn't think we were gonna go there. Yeah, true indeed, 100%.
Yeah. What? Because what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
I mean, I'll definitely. Shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
A couple of these, is Crown Royal the official drink, or is it Hennessy of the podcast?
Well, right now
it's Crown. I think two black wrestlers have said it's Crown. Big Crown days.
After seeing again, as being as big as a Martin Scorsese fan I am, I'll never do cocaine. That your life goes. As soon as you start doing cocaine, your life goes from here.
Yeah, I'm good.
There. Cocaine, the greatest professional wrestling booker in the world does cocaine and then works out at night, and he's 90 years old right now.
I will say,
he's also the devil. He's also literally the devil.
Ray asked if New Jack has ever held any titles. I actually just pulled it up. So, a lot of tag team titles. He was ranked 386 of the 500 best singles wrestlers of the PWI years in 2003. He's held the ECW World Tag Team Championships 3 times. 2 as the Gangsters, 1 with Cronus. I believe that was with the Gangstanators.
That's an amazing fusion dance.
Facts. No, it was crazy. It was popping and locking. It was one time Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions with Mustafa Saeed. One time USWA Tag Champions with Homeboy, who is Mark Fear, aka AC Golden. Never heard of him. He held the North Georgia Wrestling Association Heavyweight Championship once. Was a 2-time NGWA Tag Team Champion. Once with Festus. Once with Mustafa Ali. One-time American Championship Pro Wrestling Hardcore.
Okay, I think it's Mustafa Ali.
I don't think it's Mustafa. It's
Nah. That nigga name was Kevin in real life.
My name Joe. What is it? His name is Jamal Mustafa. Was any
he
other?
might say it right.
He's also an XWF LPW Hall of Fame inductee in 2008's Legends of Pro Wrestling. So he has held titles. I would assume, pour out some liquor for the homie. I would assume that the ECW tag titles were probably the most prestigious. Although, I mean, being Smoky Mountain Tag Team Champions as well as USWA Tag Champions meant that they were at some point.
Did you stay in school?
The best men in the South when it comes to tag team wrestling. New Jack left a tip and told his friends to leave me a tip too, and told me to stay my ass in school. Did you stay your ass in school? Is the question, Keeks? Did you listen to New Jack's his plea?
Yes, he has the gangs. They defeated the Eliminators for the first reign, and then the Dudley Boys for the second reign.
Hey yo, don't what's the white boy with Renee Zellweger's husband?
Moxley?
Yeah. What's the white boy with it? Huh? Eddie Kingston dressed like New Jack, yo.
I like how you say Renee Zellweger, and I knew exactly who he was talking about. It is what it is. But
yeah, it's messed up.
Nah, yeah, for real. Mm-hmm. For real. It's rough. Shouts out to Keeks for graduating. Shouts. Well, shit. I don't know who Keeks is. That's Molasses. That's what I heard her name was. Molasses graduated with flying colors.
Come here, Molasses. Let me get it. No, I want to talk to you real fast. All right, look. Let me get a Jack and Coke. Hold the Jack.
Oh shit! Craziness. Yeah, I don't know. It's that's a Masawa tribute. Now he looked like the Green Ranger. Jesus Christ. That's Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston looking like the Green Ranger. That's nuts. I wasn't paying attention to him though in that match. I had it on, but no. Well, Zero again. I mean, just so y'all know, it was literally I was working on something else entirely, and Drip just hit the group chat like, "Yo, y'all hear about New Jack?" And I said, "What?" And then found out what happened, and immediately it was like, "So what are we doing?" We gotta do something at some point because it like this isn't my Black Rushmore, but like my real nigga, like real pro wrestling nigga. It's like it. The first three is Bad News, Tuco Scorpio, and New Jack. It's like those are the beginnings.
I was gonna say, like, if it was a starting five, he'd be the sixth man, or would he be
who? New Jack?
Yeah, or would he be like the enforcer in the starting five?
New Jack's my power forward. If it's starting five, he's the power forward easily. DMX and New Jack in the same month. I didn't even think about that.
Well, within a month, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's within.
I didn't even think about that though.
No, 100%, man. It's dope. I think it's dope that he kind of got a chance, like with the because he was never gonna be anything in like WWE was never given any kind of props.
Too real,
and too wild to be honest.
Facts, all facts.
Well, remember the whole thing about Peacock,
yeah.
Peacock censoring stuff was like how like for ECW. So does New Jack now exist then? If they were gonna scale back, again, we're not sure like what they were gonna scale back, whether it was just racial content or like violence or anything. But
Miss Pierce, you wilding right now. I feel you 100%, and you remember it was 5 straight episodes because it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They kept you that whole week. They knew what they was doing.
Is that most shocking? Heel to face turn, Tommy Oliver?
No. Most shocking heel to face turn? Shocking?
Oh, I mean, like, or one that you were excited to see, like.
Excited to see.
It's got to be the racist from Florida, right?
Most shocking heel turn was somebody's teacher showing up at the Capitol back in January. You know that happened. You know that Jericho's wife chilling at the Capitol. That's probably not shocking, no. Damn.
So when Jericho's song said "break the walls down" and then Trump, he's like "build the walls up." You think that's
the remix? That's the remix.
That's the Trump remix.
Yeah, the Trump remix.
Build the walls up is ridiculous. All right, we probably should get out of here.
Let's not end on that, please. No,
again, is there anything? Because realistically,
WrestleMania Backlash.
I'd like to send a special shout out to my homeboy OJ Simpson. Keep up the good work, baby. 2 less we got to worry about.
He says it entirely like out of the side of his eyes, like he knows, like
we can't.
And he was looking for the path to leave out that joint.
Yeah,
we cannot end on that though. We cannot.
I would shout out because you know OJ is a wild nigga, right?
No, 100%.
The
one thing I hate.
Hey guys, it's me. It's yours truly. I just wanted to give you guys a couple of words. It's crazy today. I saw that people didn't want to take the vaccine. I took mine. I mean, look at the size of this head. Of course I did. I'm just saying.
Wait, Rock, Nia Jax is anti-vax? I did not know that.
Yeah, if she's QAnon, then she's anti-vax.
She's QAnon too?
That was like months and months ago. That was.
No, I don't pay attention to that. If we don't, if it's pro wrestling related and we've not talked about it on the pod, I probably didn't even pay attention to it. I'm just keeping it. Hello, Twitter world is funny. That is definitely what OJ was saying.
Like The Rock, welcome you back to the WWE universe. Welcome to the world. Like
that it's weird. No, it's fucking weird.
I guilty pleasure. I enjoy it.
Based off the YouTube watch laters that you two have, I'm not shocked that fans like, all right, let's cue up these OJ.
Wait, no, all right, that's what I was gonna say. Remember, fam, you probably because Drip would have been young, and there's no disrespect. This was just a while ago. Fam, you remember when OJ was doing like, or did OJ come to your town for like the Hood apology tour?
No.
It back whenever like the case was done. But it was before he. I was matter of fact, I was still living at my mom's house. I was not able to go to the bar yet. This is how young I was. But OJ was in Trenton, New Jersey. There was a bar. Matter of fact, it's one of the more famous venues if you're a fan of rock music. It's called City Gardens. A lot of old punk rock groups. Jon Stewart used to go there. There's been documentaries about it just because of how many people came through. Years later, it became like a trendy hip hop bar. And there was one night where OJ was doing the tour through America and he stopped at the bar.
Oh, that's amazing.
The bar was lit because I want to say less than 10 years later, the bar got shut down because apparently they was just smashing in the club. They was like, here's some condoms. You could fuck right over there.
OJ was taking
it says that City Gardens was a nightclub located at 1701 Calhoun Street in Trenton, New Jersey. Opened in 1979, closed in 2001.
2001.
Hey, yo, you guys were bad kids. You guys were wrong. I'm sorry.
You should sing OJ didn't do it to Montel Jordan's This Is How We Do It. Miss Pierce. I hope y'all repented for that because that's crazy. How old were y'all?
Gotta call up Cochran. He's gonna get me off. Because when I get up, I'm gonna stab dust brought in her face. I just saw OJ in the club because OJ didn't do it.
That's hilarious. Gotta call a Cochran is funny.
Jon Stewart was a bartender there.
Jon Stewart was a bartender there. Yeah. No, City Gardens is some serious shit. I think it was called did it change to Club XL or something, or Club Double XL or something like that? Oh, my mom still lives out that way. I'm not telling you where mama live, but fam, whenever we link up next, we'll take a ride around. And my mama's house is not. I grew up not that far. I must have been like 19, 20 maybe, and I'm sitting there like, yo, I was following the OJ Simpson case from the beginning. I'm like, this nigga's right down there. I was imagining like cars around the block and everything.
Cal was like, the Chappelle, there was a presence.
I'm saying like there was look.
Hey, yo, imagine having the night OJ pulled up story.
I would.
Nah, we was in there drinking in here. Like,
the motherfucker OJ walked in the club.
Nigga, you know what? I ain't going front. I know he a wild coon.
Oh god! All right, now we gotta end the show. Just like
I know he.
Sopranos cut to black right now.
I know he a wild coon. I know he killed them people up. But I would love to have the night OJ pulled up story.
Well, yeah, Chappelle having that one special where he's got like the 5 stories. That was great, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you trying to get us both killed?
That was probably one of my favorite Chappelle specials as of late. Yeah, that was in his bag.
That was the first one. That was a Netflix comeback one. That was the first one.
Yeah, that was a Netflix comeback one. But I've been watching that month again. I was at my mama's house, probably smoking a little too much weed, watching Dave Chappelle kill him softly on HBO. You feel what I'm saying?
If social media existed back then, OJ would have been like, "Hey man, what should I do, y'all?"
Yeah.
All right. What would have been bigger, OJ with social media, OJ or mass transit back then?
OJ. It's OJ.
Oh wait, OJ the night of the murder.
You know they think I did this.
Mass transit. Mass transit would have had a moment though, because the thing is, just like I saw online David Arquette grabbing his neck with that Nick Gage match. Imagine the ECW fan cam footage showing up on your Twitter timeline of fucking New Jack just taking a fucking syringe or whatever and slicing this man up.
A scalpel.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
A syringe. That would have been a whoa.
Big Terry, what's popping? Terry said he only fucked with bacon, eggs, and grits. And I tried to tell him if he knew about one of New Jersey's delicacies. He said, "Look, bro, read between the lines," and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I respect it. Terry be operating on different levels, but y'all should already
the
know
amount of memes that would have come from the O.J. Simpson.
The chase. Oh yeah. All the seeing people bring back the Joe Budden running meme to have Rory in the back. It would have been a highway scene. It would have been the Bronco, and then it would have been Joe Budden chasing the Bronco with Rory right behind him. You feel what I'm saying?
They put the OJ chase in WrestleMania 12. Piper, Goldust with like
facts.
They're on the highway right now.
It definitely made the white Bronco famous. You
think they were like, we're selling a shit ton of these? God.
Well, people are morbid. I mean, do you guys know? Do you guys know about, because like when the motherfuckers, the Heaven's Gate people, and I this was another thing that happened when I was in school, when the Heaven's Gate people murked themselves and said they was going to fly on the spaceship, they all wore those Nikes. If you go on eBay, matter of fact,
I've heard that story before. I think.
Let's play. There's a story up on the Empire about it. If you do Nike Heaven's Gate, I don't remember what the sneakers are called, but they're not cheap. If you go, because I believe they got discontinued, and they're mad. Look, I'm not kidding. The Nike Decade Black. These are a size 9. Can you see that? It's like 1925.
Yeah, I got it up right now. Yeah,
like they're it's because they're discontinued. But you can, if you get the black ones, 1,500. Somebody saying 6,000 the best offer. There's a lot of them. It was some basic ass black and white sneakers, but yeah, they got them shits off. So I am not surprised that the OJ Bronco. The Joe Budden running meme came back this week, Trailer Park Cinderella, because Joe fired his people expeditiously. Yeah, and I know, Rock. I was watching TGIF when the Bronco chase came live, and it fucked the whole night up. Me and my grandmother, piece of my grandmama. Shit. That was the summer before my grandmother passed, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey,
that's 94.
No, it would have been a year then. Yeah,
niggas that rob niggas made Nikes and black hoodies popular too.
It's that one particular, because niggas wasn't rocking these sneakers like that though. These are they look like Bobos. They just real basic. Piece of Banks. Look at this man. Piece of Banks. I saw Joe on No Jumper. It was good until Adam 22 got exhausted. He should have cut the interview at that point. Like 45,
he got checkmated. Joe checkmated the nigga. Joe's a talker, and he is really knowledgeable about the space. I think what happened is he started swimming out of his depth, and Joe saw it and was like, "Yeah, nigga." And he was like, "All right, well, let me just look at my phone. I did porn. Like it got weird in there. It definitely got weird."
Joe didn't know that. Joe said he did research. Didn't know that he did porn.
Mm-hmm.
He talked to academics and didn't know this man did porn. Again, I don't want to shed too much light on a lot of this stuff, but academics and Adam 22 had a beef last year, and all Act kept saying was, "Your girl got smashed by this many people at one time. Why are you going into porn? You're making it. Why you're not making enough money on YouTube?" Like they have an all-out war over some whatever shit. Anyway, Drip, you said it's going to be the Views from the Six is dropping tomorrow.
Yeah, the latest episode.
Latest episode of Views from the Six drops on Saturday. I'm gonna be uploading Booker, please. The video version of that is going to be dropping on YouTube sometime tomorrow.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. I should point out
when we're done with this, if you haven't had a chance to check out our conversation with David Dennis Jr., shouts in for joining the pod. We had a conversation about him being on the Booker T A&E biography episode. The controversy over him mentioning that the WrestleMania 19 stuff that he talked about never made it into the documentary. Damn. How is it?
Yeah, Drake.
Is this a beef that's been going on? Because this is like Brian H. Waters.
Hey,
Brian. Hey, low key, not low key, 100%, man, 100%. But low key, Brian H. Waters has been moving and shaking. He's celebrating 10 years of the show, man. Congratulations, brother.
Wrestling realm, correct?
I see Brian H. Waters is going to be chilling with Blue Magic Grind on Sunday on the IG. What is it? Straight shooting Sundays, I believe it's called. I would say expect the full episode of this week's pod to drop tomorrow on the YouTube. I'm definitely there'll probably be a couple more things clipped, including information or including conversations about Cody Rhodes, our predictions for Backlash on Sunday, Peace of Straight Shooters. Again, peace of Black Magic Grind. Peace to all. I had peace to Eve, Cody, Suku from the Black Announce Table. Shouts out to the Savage Figs 2 on Instagram. The Big Van Vader unboxing video is going to drop at some point this weekend as well, because why the fuck not?
Shout out to Corner Pod.
Shout out to Corner Pod.
Andreas Hell, Caldanzi, Public Enemies.
Shout out
really
Public
quick,
Enemies.
Really quick, Andreas, if you see this, if you order a tomahawk steak medium well, just order that cheeseburger, my nigga.
Might as well. Is there anybody else?
My man, Trailer Parks. Swig a beer for a straight shooting man. Goddamn.
Peace to Zell.
Body more bottles.
That man, Zell be out here. This Vader figure. I'm sorry. What's in my gimmick bag?
It's time.
What's in my gimmick bag? Let's see. My headphones fucked up. You still got classics.
Again, Compton's own Leon White. See, I'm the Leon White boy, and Bam is Fam Bigelow. There we go.
Fam Bigelow.
That ain't what it is.
I know, but again, like
Fam.
You ain't gonna. Yeah, I'm not getting. Yeah.
No. Say it one time, Drip. Don't say it. No, don't say it. Don't do it. Don't even listen. Don't listen. If anybody says say it, don't say it. That's my word to the world.
Leon White Boy Summer.
Leon White Boy Summer.
It's time. That's the anthem.
That's the anthem.
When Trailer Park Cinderella and
they said nothing.
When Trailer Park Cinderella. Shit, are we taking a shot for New Jack again?
One last shot for New Jack. This is funny.
Just why not? Why not?
No, because him and Vader had that feud.
Oh, hey, say less. Even better. Maybe that's why I don't rock.
And
with,
again, Will Ospreay was someone I forgot to mention when I had that whole Seth Rollins.
I'm supposed to get up with Zoe tomorrow.
Oh, word? To body some bottles?
Nah.
All right, I want, before we get out of here, let's get Leon White Boy out of here. If you drinking right now, if you rocking with us, I want you to you got a toast to New Jack. Rest in peace to a whole legend. Thank you for your services, my guy. We'll see you when we see you. Shit.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get paid.
Facts. Big facts. Salutes, man. I drank mine. I promise.
That was more than a shot.
Thanks everybody for coming out. I wasn't even expecting to be on this motherfucker for 90 minutes. But yeah, this was our quick little remembrance of Jerome Young, aka New Jack. Peace to you, my guy. Peace to you.
Down South Cal.
Word. Hey. Black John Stud.
Hey, I ran into your 49er twin today. and your cousin, man. Shout out to y'all.
Jesus.
He had all his 49er stuff on today, of course.
Insane.
I talked to him anyway.
All right.
You talked to him. I saw him. Nope.
He looked in my eyes, so I had to say something. Jesus. Peace to you, Mike Steph. All right, y'all. We gonna catch y'all.
Trailer Park Cinderella. I'm not putting that on the screen. I'm not putting that on the screen at all.
Appreciate you, Miss Pierce. Thanks to y'all for being
Hey.
Look. Yeah. This is what I think.
Bang
right
Niner gang. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. No, Pete, for real. Peace to y'all for being real. Peace to y'all for understanding and rocking with us. I know it cannot be easy because we're crazy. Thanks for the support. Again, any likes, comments, subscribes on this video or any of if we've entertained you at all tonight, please drop a like. Please subscribe. We're trying to get some numbers up so we can keep doing what we're doing for y'all. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys think we should be covering on the show, I don't say this a lot, but blackwrestling@gmail.com is the email if you want to send us anything. Follow us on Instagram.
That don't look like a porn category.
What is it?
I just right now thought of Michael Irvin doing coke and New Jack doing coke, but I'm like, Michael Irvin's not dead yet, so that's the real verses.
All right, really quick. All right, because I know we was wrapping up. And this is gonna be so wild. Right?
It's fine. I just took another shot, so
I love left turns.
Right. Yeah. You don't turn right at all.
I'll post any responses in the
Peace 2517 kills. Kill nothing, let nothing die.
Nigga. So any responses I post, but I'm just gonna go through all hours here. I'm gonna ask Brother Cal, Brother Drip. Matter of fact, Brother Drip, if you want to set it off,
yes, please
who
do.
Who is on your Mount Cokemore?
Oh, fictional characters too, or real people?
Mount Cokemore is amazing. Mount Cokemore, big booty. No shit, molasses. You wildin'.
Because fictional characters. I mean,
top four. You got to go 4, man.
All right. So the weekend. I'll go with the weekend, of course.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Very young guy.
That's modern. Yeah, that's modern day.
That sweet funky stuff.
In terms of the Pantheon of Scorsese, I'm not sure if I go Henry Hill or Jordan Belfort, but I'll go Henry Hill.
And he made it back.
I'm seeing some good responses in there.
Yeah, very good responses.
I might be in line with a couple of these.
Oh, I'm definitely in line with a couple.
I might have my top 4.
I'm sorry, we're keeping this strictly powder. Strictly powder. No crack allowed.
That's. I mean, I'm just trying to think like
strictly powder.
How do I know they was on powder?
My guess was I don't think niggas that do crack do coke. I'm just saying.
So if they're fun, like
then the weekend's made for
we can do crack.
Hallucinogenic. No. I think the hallucinogenics isn't. Did he experiment with other shit besides?
He's on Xannies and all that.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Crack, don't you? Smoke crack, don't you? Kill your brain cells, son.
I would say Ric Flair, but again, it's like, what else does Ric Flair do?
I think.
Wait a minute, that's not known.
I don't know. I've seen Rihanna roll trees on her security guards.
Rihanna can do whatever she wants. I
think. Ooh, Bob. All right.
God.
Wait. Can I share a hot take?
I'm listening.
One of the greatest. Fuck. This is never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh no! See why you checking it out? You do
I need to say it the right way. Like, all right.
Ain't no honorable mentions, baby. But keep.
That's what we're gonna rip their throat out.
Pusha T's cover for Daytona.
Hold on one second. Shelly Belly, that's heroin. It's not.
That cocaine. Is heroin. Yeah, that is straight up. That's she.
Over East.
Why were people mad about the Daytona cover? Mind you, the Daytona cover was the hotel room, the Coke Den hotel room of Whitney Houston.
Like SoCal said, classless.
It was, yeah. It's not that it's anything specific that's funny. I think it's just disrespectful. It's
Vince McMahon. That's an underrated one.
Well, all right. So then why do we like Pusha T's music?
Because it's good and he's very creative at it.
How come?
Because people didn't think that picture was as creative as his raps are. They were like, you could have did better than that.
But I thought his whole thing is that he didn't like it. That Kanye West did it just creative control. Like that was
that's the biggest piece of art that Kanye's ever done. I mean, all right, if we're talking about like I come from a school where
you still got them braids, so that's wrong. But
the braids is probably the one thing that he loses points on. But if I'm going to listen to Pusha T, every bar is a flip about some part of the Coke game. Mm-hmm. What's the end result of the Coke game? Like why are we going to celebrate the masterful rhymes about selling the drug and then shy away from or is that too real? Is it the fact that people don't want to be reminded that niggas was hooked on this drug and it took them?
I put it to you like this. Every time Push drops an album, right? You know what I mean? Albums come out midnight. Yikes.
I don't know about that.
Albums come out midnight. You wake up in the morning as an adult and you're like, all right, one of my favorite Coke rappers is dropped the project. So from the time you cut that hot water on in the shower, you have started selling bricks with Pusher Terrence, right?
Right.
And that's fun. It's fun, but it's fictional.
Is it?
Yes.
He wasn't selling all. I'm trying to
remember
look up the lyrics.
What W Freestyle said. He said it wasn't you.
Wait, Drip. You're not gonna sit here and tell. You're gonna reference a Drake line and then have me wondering if Drake really is the one talking about Pusha being real or not. Anyway,
it don't matter. Here's the thing. Do you think? And I ask you this, Cal. Do you think when Pusha dropped Daytona, he was anywhere near the cocaine game?
No, of course not. But it's the same. I also don't. I know that Hove hasn't touched a brick since he was in the 609. I'm assuming so, but I can still hear him rap, and I will still listen to that talk. I mean,
correct.
I can applaud a creative who can flip different ways of. Maybe he only did like 3 Coke deals.
That's fine.
That shit don't sound raw over the beat, though.
No, it does. It sounds amazing. But this is the thing: is he's really good painting that picture. He's really good with Coke raps.
Right.
And we like the fictional part of
course
his Coke game. I think that picture was just too real for people.
I applaud it. But I'm also
to make it full circle. The picture was New Jack. Too real.
Very real. Very real. Oh, and I will say I don't want to dwell too much on stuff like this, but
it was a real image in a fictional world.
Yeah. I mean, to some extent. I think we're getting to, even if the stories and the album are fiction in terms of Pusha T not making shit. What the fuck did he say? Throwing that D like rich boy. Pause.
Ooh. Yo, that song was on a video game, and my son happens to know the words.
And you how? See how?
No, because it was on a game. It was on a game.
What would New Jack say about the Daytona cover? You tell me. What would Daytona? What would he say? What would he say?
He was alive to talk about it then.
I don't think
that's what we would have asked him. Like, what were your thoughts on the New Jack? What were your thoughts on the Daytona cover? He would like.
he probably would have been like, I wish I had a bag. Would he have said something like that? Like, he probably would have that shit was probably raw as fuck. I'm just saying, I think I don't like how sheltered people make themselves. We'll bask ourselves
selectively. What you mean is you don't like how selectively sensitive people get.
No, facts, big facts. I don't understand. I guess I understand the idea of shielding yourself from the bad parts of life. But if you're going to immerse yourself in people who revel in that, at some point you need that wake up call. Like, yo, all right, look, here's my my list of all of the drugs that I've sold. Here's all the quantities. Here's all the plugs and the connects, and here's all, like, it's all wrapped up in coded language. We love that, but when you then turn on the TV, it's like, oh well, baby shot outside of a crack den, or crack addicted mother. Like, now it's bad.
No, that's what I mean with like, to bring it to New Jack. Like, oh, I love wrestling. Love to see people like fake beat the shit out of each other, but then when one guy comes in and does it for real, it's like,
it's not like niggas really like to watch people get beat up on like soft white underbelly or anything.
Yeah.
All right. We have to. They don't get beat up on soft white underbelly. It's just that they talk about those situations on soft white underbelly. You watch people get beat up on street beefs,
here we go,
Rumble in the Bronx or whatever the IG account is called. Like, there's a lot. ARAB is proof that keeping it real can go very wrong when you're
Oof. It was all good just a week ago.
Hey. It's all blow. RIP to the dude that was the subject of that film. Like, at some point, it's the rise and the fall.
Young.
Yeah, it's the rise and the fall, and I think people love watching the rise. They don't want to even think about the fall.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of this Scorsese movie. Like, the rise. Oh my god, this shit's amazing. He's taking his girl out. They got fucking cars. They got furs. He's got suits on suits, and then like when she has to rip the bags up with coke and put it in the toilet, he's like, "That's all the money we had, Karen."
Damn. Henry Hill's wife was a Karen.
Yeah. Oh, you never saw that?
I never thought about it till just now.
There was that video last year where like, I can't believe all, like, oh god, someone's like, I can't believe this word is used all the time in Scorsese films. It was Karen.
About that.
There was a super cut of that.
Henry Hill's Karen was so smart. She was like, that man was fucking with me, because she knew full goddamn well he was about to grab his piece and beat the shit out. Funny story.
We definitely
was going to leave for 12 minutes ago. Funny story. Well, it's not even funny. It's actually pretty crazy. But because Henry Hill's mother actually passed away during the shooting of that, while they were producing that film, and he low key like got a couple of hits on the guy legit with the gun, but it was because he was on some, like, he wasn't even thinking about, I can't really hit mans in the face with this, and like I think he really fucked dude's nose up or something. He hit him in the face or something like that. But yeah, it was a dark time for Ray Liotta. You know what I'm saying? You got Ray. You already know this is what we do at the Black Wrestling Podcast, baby. Like we
fam. When we started this discussion, I was at my son's football game. He threw two.
Lefty Mahomes.
He threw 2 touchdowns. One for his team.
Again,
one for the other team.
In 4 to 5. In 4 or 5 years, we'll see Fam on National Signing Day. With
Shorty was just slinging. I was like, oh, that's a good pass.
That's going to be an amazing day on Twitter. The day where
with the Black Wrestling merch on, and Math
in the corner sipping Hennessy on live television.
Yeah, you know I'm his godfather, so
running.
That is his godfather too. That's a shoot.
Oh no, I believe it. I'm like, that's not a lie.
That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Yeah. All right. Trailer Park Cinderella. If you seriously do annotations of his promos, send them over to blackwrestling@gmail.com. Like I said, we're going to be dropping the full episode, the full Booker Please episode of Black Wrestling tomorrow on this very page. And we'll have other videos going up as well. Random clips from the shits. You already know what time it is. Backlash is Sunday. I believe the homie said that people are going to be watching it as a family. We'll see what happens there. You guys want to shout out your socials or anything? Well, Kofi's not winning a WWE title. No, it's not happening anytime soon.
Big E will win before Kofi does.
That made me think of that.
On your social media choice, aka the Aunt Anderson of podcasting, aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, Podchamp Pod, God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm here to podcast Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice. However, more importantly, at West Buffy on all social media. We'll probably be live Sunday night. If you ain't doing nothing, man, holla at us, man. You know what I mean? And if you need some content right now, me and the brother right there.
True.
Me, him, and brother Diz just did a rundown on how we felt about the Joe Budden situation. So yeah, man, Sunday we'll be back.
R.I.P. JPB.
Yeah, R.I.P. JPB. Mike, check.
Where you at, Drip?
You can find me on Twitter at Davis, aka Drip, Instagram, Davis Colton DC, Banks versus Davis featuring Davis, used from the 6 pod. Just check the feed, Banks versus Davis, where all shit's moving. We're trying to something in the works special, but most importantly, stat guy for BRP. Shouts to Math, Damon.
God dang it.
For not being able to make it tonight.
True.
But the merch man.
Peace to Cuz, peace to the brother. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Wrestling on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackWrestling.com is the website. Hopefully, Blogger is not fucked up because it was giving people weird. Every Blogger site was giving people some weird ad block shit, but it wasn't on us.
It was them pipeline niggas, man. It was them niggas that messed up the gas on the East Coast.
No facts. It probably was. I'm not checked in, but it probably was.
Niggas, man. Won't y'all just watch some Nikita Koloff matches? I know he was from Minnesota. I know it.
He was repping the USSR. You can find the Black Wrestling Podcast on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. We're there. And once, as always, youtube.com/c/Black Wrestling. Please like, comment, subscribe, anything. If we made you laugh once, I would appreciate a like. If you want to rock with us from now to whenever we're done doing this shit, please subscribe to the pod. We will catch y'all very, very soon. RIP New Jack. Seriously, peace to his wife, peace to his family, anybody who's still rocking with. Our condolences seriously go out to all of y'all. Thanks everybody in the chat for rocking with us tonight. Always appreciate y'all support. And like I said, we'll catch y'all very soon. For the squad, I'm Cal. Peace.